Hey everyone, Sergeant Fox here. We're gonna continue our arena run. Let's open this up. We are 3-2. Gonna get at least one more game out of this. Hopefully we can get more than that, but who knows. So let's just dive into this and see what we can do. Really excited to be playing this game. It's been really fun so far, and if I didn't have to edit these videos every time, I'd probably just play this non-stop and just keep doing arena runs, but this is a YouTube channel, so I think I want to get a minion of some sort. I want to keep the Feral Spirit though. It's such a good early taunt. Okay, the Fairy Dragon will do. Yeah, that's good. So next turn we'll go with Fairy Dragon, and then I follow up on turn 3 with either the Feral Spirit or Harvest Golem, depending on what he plays. Okay, so it's the same thing I was gonna do. No, you can't do that. Yeah, we'll just put this down. They'll trade. I was thinking for a second lightning bolt, and then I'm like, wait, nope, that can't be targeted. So we'll just put that down, and it'll probably trade outright, unless he's buffing it here.
Would you like to play with fire?
Okay. So he's ignoring me. Well, I'm not sure how much of an annoyance this is. It might be somewhat. It's only 2 minions, though.
I wonder.
So let's see what's the best way to do this. I think we'll just clear the board. So we're gonna run this into this, and we'll lightning bolt and put out a totem. Oh, and it's a taunt. I just really want to keep him. Just keep the board as empty as possible. Okay, let's see how this turns out. RNG. Nope. Okay, so silver taunt. And let's get out this. Now, I would probably rather put out the Harvest Golem because I think it's a better card, but we've got 2 Overload cards in our hand, which could really buff this. And it has 4 health, so I don't think he's going to have any direct removal to take it out. Okay, Inner Rage. Oh, is he going to go? Okay, yeah. He was worried about it. We just have another one. He's just gonna attack it, I think. I think we put out the taunt. And a totem. And then next turn, we're only gonna have 4, so we might. So he's just gonna get rid of that, nothing else. So we have another taunt still up. Then in that case, so this is where you have to hate overload. You could buff this and do a lot of damage with it. Is right. I don't want to throw this away. I think we'll just play this. Yeah. I think we'll just play this. I don't want to play into the combos too heavily, but you know, a combo would be nice. So he's gonna attack Out with that. I didn't think too clearly. Is he going to go after that again? Or does he have another plan? If he places something else... Okay, so what's he gonna do? He's gonna go straight hero? No? Okay. So we lost the combo regardless, but what we can do here is do a guaranteed wipe. Do we have a follow-up? No. And I have no way of getting rid of this weapon here, but it's got one more move. And luckily he hasn't used it on us yet, but I think we'll put this out. We'll do a lightning storm. Clear those two. The reason I did this is because it's 2 to 3, so it might have done 2 damage and not killed either of them. At least I think so. I forget how much health they have. With the 1 spell damage, it's a guaranteed kill. So he's gonna go after that? Okay. That's pretty good for me if he does that, because that's 10 damage you can put right on the hero here, and not exactly what we want to see. Whenever you summon a minion with 3 or less. Okay, so that's just any minion with 3 or less attack. So we can get, I think, a double trade with this. Which one is... I think we'll have to get rid of that. So we'll put that into that. No more charge then. And then you can either take 4 damage or...
Pay attention, class.
Whenever you cast a spell? Okay. So he took the 4 damage. So we're even on health. And pretty even on cards. He's got a little bit better board, but that's going to change here in about 2 seconds, so... This and this. So we've got our Silverhand Knight and our Harvest Golem. Both very, very good cards. Slam. So he's gonna draw a card and spawn a apprentice. What's his follow-up? Execute? Or does he have another slam? Or he's wondering. Or why is that card just floating there? That is weird. That is really bizarre. The card is from his hand, I think. Yeah. Enemy's hand contains 3 cards, so this is... So it's this card again. Hopefully it doesn't just stay floating. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. Weird. This is in beta. That is just... as weird as can be. So we're taking some damage. We really use some board clear or taunt. Would Wind Fury even accomplish anything? No. So that's...
I wonder.
Okay. First we'll trade that. We'll get a 1-2 out of this, which... we'll trade for... he'll probably trade for the apprentice, I would assume. And then I think... Totem? Not the one I wanted. I was hoping for a taunt. And... yeah, we'll put that out there. If we got a taunt, we could use the Totemic Might and... oh! Is this over? Yep, this is over. So that is... 9, 11, yep. Well, so there ends the Shaman run. First arena run, 3-3. Not too bad.
That was your third loss. Use your prize key to see what you've earned.
So let's see what we earned here. Should be 3 prizes, I think. What did we get? Gold, gold, and deck. Okay.
Oh, good job. Feel free to try another run in the arena if you've saved enough gold.
So let's open this pack quick, and then I will move on to Golden Common. Some good stuff. I haven't really built up my collection. I haven't spent any money in the shop here. The 40 packs for $50 is somewhat tempting. You can pretty much get all the common cards and a lot of the rares for that, and maybe a legendary or two. So let's go back in the arena here. We got the gold for this. I was saving up. And I'm not sure. I think I want to try out a Druid. Let's go with a Druid. Okay. I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to look up the tier list for the Druid, and I'm going to help pick the cards that way, because I really don't know what I'm doing with the Druid. So we're just going to check, I believe, Anti-Gravity's tier list. Okay, we got this tier list opened up here on my tablet, so I'm just going to use this and quick look around and figure out what I'm going to use. So let's see, the first thing, no characters healed. So I don't think the Light Warden is any good, and the Imp Master. So the Azure Drake is a top tier card, so that's a pretty easy one. Go with the Azure Drake. Ascension Shield Master. Yeah, Ascension Shield Master is the best pick out of these. Very good value card. I believe the Ironbeak Owl is usually bad, and the Leper Gnome is, let's see here, usually bad as well. So, Ascension Shield Master, pretty easy pick. Ogre Magi or Lord of the Arena. The Magma Rager, if it had charge, it would be a very good card, but without charge, it's just useless. I mean, hero ability is going to kill it, or a spell is going to kill it. It's too easy to take out. So that's not good. So let's see. Ogre Magi. Okay. So Ogre Magi is rated as average, and Lord of the Arena is usually bad. So Ogre Magi it is. We have Moonfire, which I believe is never pick. Yeah. Never, ever, ever pick a Moonfire. We have Starfire, which is pretty good because it deals 5 damage and it draws a card. Where's Starfire on the list? Starfire is a good. An Abusive Sergeant is usually bad. So get ourselves a Starfire here. Innervate is average. Reckless Rocketeer is average. And the Core Hound is terrible. I think we'll take the Innervate. So I think Wrath is probably going to be the choice here, because I don't believe the Wind for Your Harpy is considered to be very good. It is under usually bad. The Ancient Brewmaster is under good, and Wrath is under great. So I think we'll take the Wrath. The reason it's great is because it has the choice of 3 damage or 1 damage and card draw. Mad Bomber is good. I'm sure the Warden there, I'm not sure how you say the first word, is probably terrible. Usually bad. And Mark of Nature is average. So I think that leaves us with the Mad Bomber at good. It's RNG, and who knows if it'll do what you want it to, but it might. So Ascension, Shield Master, and Wrath are both great. And the Razorfen is under average. So which one do we want another one of? I think this Ascension is one of my favorite cards to play, so I think we'll go with that. This is horrible. The Murloc Raider is just awful. The Wolf Rider is average, and the Razorfen is average. I think I like the Razorfen a little better. So we have ourselves a rare. Ancient Mage is average. The Bloodcell Corsair is usually bad. And Savagery is terrible. So Ancient Mage it is. So Lord of the Arena wasn't very high up, and I'm sure this is a never ever pick. It's one of the worst cards in the entire game. Lord of the Arena was what? Usually bad, I believe. Yep. And then we have the Dragonling mechanic, which I'm sure is pretty high up there. It's average. It's definitely a good card. Ooh, we have another rare. So what do we go with this time? This is pretty easy. Keeper of the Grove is a top tier Druid card, according to Anti-Gravity's list. Also, if you're wondering, I will have a link in the description below to this list. He has a list for every class in Hearthstone with rankings for every card that that class can then pick, including commons and class-specific cards of all rarity. Questing Venture is usually bad, and Mind Control Tech is above average, but Keeper of the Grove is the obvious choice there. So this is bad. This is bad. I'm sure the Ancient Brewmaster is probably the choice. This is considered good. And the Morgashon is considered usually bad. And the Worgen is considered... Oh, Worgen is considered good, in fact. That's interesting. I think I like the Ancient Brewmaster better, though. Okay, so this is a pretty easy one. Ironbark. It's one of the best cards. Ooh, we have ourselves an epic, I believe. It's been a long time since I played WoW, so don't give me crap about the colors. It's been a while. I haven't played for years. So Doomsayer is terrible. The Murloc War Leader is gotta be horrible, usually bad. So that just leaves us with the Ancient Lore, which he considers to be the best card for Epic on a Druid. Let's see, what does it do? It does draw 2 cards or restore 5 health. Well, that... And it's a 5/5. Wow, that is really nice. I've never even... I don't think I've seen it played before. So... Acidic Swamp Ooze is considered one of the best cards in the game, so it's a pretty easy choice. Swipe. This is the only card on this list that is always pick over all others. It does 4 damage to the enemy you choose, which can be the hero or any minion on the board, and 1 damage to all other minions, which is just very good AoE. So Soul of the Forest, Claw. So Claw is considered great. Soul of the Forest is above average with a 1 max. And Raid Leader is usually bad. So I think we'll go with the Claw. It's good for taking out little creatures and stuff that gets in the way. And so here, this is an interesting one. So we have Acolyte of Pain, which I believe is considered above average. Windfury Harpy is usually bad, and Innervate is average. So I think we'll go with the Acolyte of Pain, a little more card draw. Another rare. We're getting a lot of rares in this one, I think. Mana Addict. Usually bad. Mind Control Tech is above average. And the Light Warden is terrible. So I think we'll go with the Mind Control Tech. I've never used any of these cards, so I had to go by this list very much on these. That should work out pretty well. We should probably take a second Ironbark. So yeah, another Ironbark. The rest are Naturalize is considered usually bad, and the other one was, I believe, average. So here we have another Murloc. You should never take Murlocs in an arena deck. You never know what you're going to get. We have a Scarlet Crusader, which is good, and an Acolyte of Pain, which is above average. I think we'll take this. We already have one. What was it? Acolyte of Pain. So I think this is going to be a pretty easy choice, as Shattered Sun Cleric is one of the best cards in the game. Wisp obviously being the worst. Literally. So this is a pretty easy choice again. I don't even really need to consult the list. The other two are horrible. This one I will need to consult the list. So believe it or not, the Worgen Infiltrator is the highest rated on here. I'm wondering, do we have any buffs really? We don't have really any one costs either, so I guess we'll take it. See how that turns out. It might be a good first turn card to play. So again, we're going to go with the swipe just because it's so highly rated. I want to see real quick. The Archmage is just average, so a swipe. I don't think you can use too many swipes. So we already have 2 Iron Barks. I don't think we need another one. Let me confirm that. Yes, 2 Iron Barks. A Power of the Wild is great, and a Ventrico Mercenary is great as well. So this is really good for finishing, and this is really good if you don't have... Okay, so we don't have a lot of 5 costs, so I think we'll just take the Ventrico because of that. So Druid of the Claw is considered a top tier card, the top common Druid card, so I think that's a pretty easy choice. Healing Touch is considered to be very bad, and Reckless Racketeer is about average, I believe. Yes, average. So Druid of the Claw. Only have 2 cards left to choose. Savage Roar is average. The Blood Fen Raptor is also average, and the Ironforge Rifleman is usually bad. So I think we'll go with the Savage Roar. So last card. Demolisher is above average. Murloc Tide Color I'm going to look at. We're not getting any Murlocs. The Ancient Mage, to refresh my memory, was average. So I think the Demolisher it is. Okay, let's go. I always like a little more 4s than everything else. I think it's a very good value card. A lot of the best cards are 4 value. I mean, with the Senjin, the Drake is a very good card. Keeper of the Grove, Dragoling Mechanic, Ancient Brewmaster. A lot of very good value 4 cards in here. Okay, so let's give this a go. We're going to do 1 game and see how it turns out. This, I used some personal picks when things were in the same tier. But for the most part, I just went with the list, and I guess we'll see how that turns out. I'm hoping it turns out good. I've seen other YouTubers doing the same thing, and the results haven't been great, but I'm still a noob. This is only my second arena run, so there shouldn't be any problem with consulting a list. It should be really helpful. So I think we'll just go with that. I'm not sure if I should hold on to the Ancient Mage or not, but at a 4 cost, it means we have a turn 2, 3, and 4 play. And a 5. This is a very good turn 5. So let's see. Secret. God. I should really look up all these secrets. I'm not sure what's what. Let's place this. 1. Okay. The RNG was in our favor a little bit. Only took 1 damage. He took 2. I think we'll have to hold on to the Acidic Swamp Boost. I was saying I'm using it earlier, but with Paladins and their weapons, it's probably good to hold on to it. And probably just use the hero ability. Oh, God, I hate that card. So I can't even take it out now that he used it. So let's see. This is probably... Yep. Noble Sacrifice. I keep forgetting the name of it, but it doesn't even matter now because he freaking uses Aldor Peacekeeper. And we'll just hold on to that. I guess I could have attacked him and still hold on to armor. That was stupid, but no big deal.
Summoning portal open.
Does he have a buff? Oh, so he's gonna get some card draw out of it. So So I think we should do a silence on him just to piss him off. Yep.
I must safeguard the land.
I guess I could silence this one as well, but I would rather have him be able to place a minion one turn early than get a whole bunch of card draw on me. Because there's no... I have nothing to destroy it. I can't use a Starfire yet. Nothing here really does direct damage. So I think we'll do Sen'jin. And then Ventrico. Get the Sen'jin out first before this 3 minion cost goes up. She's got a taunt of his own. She's gonna do... Did he not attack with that? Did he... no, he didn't attack. Okay, interesting. I don't know if he realized he messed up or not.
What to do?
So let's get this out there. Taunt. So won't kill this. Consecration will, if he uses that after the fact. I think we'll do it.
Nature's wrath.
Do 2 to that, and then I think we can start. Just run it into something. I really wanted to get this Ventrico. Okay, so Acidic Swamp Ooze is going out next turn. He's gonna attack with that, isn't he? If he doesn't, he's gonna be really pissed when I throw out these Acidic Swamp Ooze. What do you have for 1 cost?
You love my new recipe.
Not churning out very well.
What to do?
Well, this removes 4 damage and gets a minion on there.
For the crusade! Let the pain speak to me.
Bring me steel.
Okay, so I think... one of those. We could do a lot of damage with one. What is he gonna do here? This is not turning out very well. He's just had really good card draw. And that Elder Peacekeeper, probably one of the most annoying cards in the game that I've ever had to play against.
Move quickly.
So I really need to... Did not get it. So use this. Then we can get rid of 2. So we'll use that. Get rid of his buff. And we'll get rid of his reduced cost. The only problem is if he has a Blessing of Kings, this is probably over.
You shall not pass.
Another. So we're gonna be sitting with.
Reporting for duty.
So I think we'll probably use this Ancient Allure, give ourselves some health. Since I don't have a taunt of any kind. Ah, and great, he just gave that. So we use this. It's 5 health. I don't know if that... 1, 2... So he still has enough to kill me. Damn it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
I can see.
Oh, not a good first round. I really think the card selection we made for the most part is good. I don't really feel like with that list that there was anything I would have liked more than this. Pretty much at every point I picked the card I liked, and it was the higher ranked card as well. So I guess just a bad first game against the Paladin. We'll see how this goes in the following rounds. My name is Sergeant Fox. This has been some Hearthstone. I will see you guys in the next one.